Okay, I guess we can have a start. I got you also here, right? Right.
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect. We also have Franz. And today, actually, we will have some questions for you because we are thinking of making something very interesting. So, we spoke with the team, and based on our recent integration on Nafty TV and the fact that we are now able to process Nafty as a payment solution with MetaMask, and it's fully integrated and it's working perfectly. Uh, the team has decided actually that it's a very good way forward to make Nafty Pay, and Nafty Pay will actually be something very interesting. It will be a PSP provider for the adult industry, which will allow other websites to actually use our token as a payment solution. And why is this good? Is because actually it will have lower transaction costs, and this is a big problem that we'll be solving in the adult industry. However, in order to do this, our current contract that we have, uh, it's the tokenomics will not fit because we need to have whitelisting for the specific wallet that is going to be done on the PSP. So we were discussing today with the team that we should actually um, relaunch the token, and you might have a lot of questions on what the implications are and how this will affect the current holders. But we were discussing with the team that this is actually the best way forward for the whole project, because we already renounced the contract and we cannot change anything on the current token. And in order to fix it, we will need to relaunch the token and to fix some of the tokenomics around it. And if we do this, obviously all the token holders will still have all their Nafty. You just go automatically um, on the new contract of Nafty. And I know that this might raise a lot of questions, but we are here to answer and to have your view on if this is the best way to go forward, and if you're thinking that this is the right decision. So if you have any questions, just let me know.
Hi George, it's Skynet, bro. How are you?
I am very well, thanks.
Good. You got a hard time, I think, in the last couple of days, my friend. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. My apologies. We just want Nafty to obviously become successful. And because we've all got the passion for it. We all believe in the brand, the projects, and because Nafty has definitely the product that nobody else there in the marketplace has. So I think the frustration has come in when obviously things weren't going the way it should have gone. So my question is, okay, in terms of the relaunch, for one, I do think it's a good idea, and I think you know that I'm an ambassador towards that because you've heard my conversation. So relaunching is the right way in the right direction to go. Now, the question I'm going to ask here is: this relaunch going to have a same process as a new token? As in, is there going to be a whitelist? Is there going to be pre-sales? And obviously, you're putting all the marketing in place prior, which is a good thing now. From what I've read that you've pinned on the Shield group. So in terms of marketing, that's all the marketing that we need. And then we can obviously relaunch the token. So is it going to be the same process, George? Are we going to have a whitelist for this? Are we going to have a pre-sale for this token? And also, are we going to be starting on the same decimals as we had done previously?
Yes, of course. So first of all, there will be pre-sale, and then launch will be done 2 days after the pre-sale. The price of the pre-sale will be determined by a snapshot of the make even better start because of the initial hype that is going during the launch. And obviously, I think from all the tokens out there which are trying to become like the tokens of the adult industry, we are the most advanced in terms of technology. And our technology, as you can see, you can already go on Nafty TV and you can pay with MetaMask, with everything. No one has this, and we are the first one to have it. So for us, it's just a matter of time to make PSP and to make the integration and to allow other platforms to join payments with Nafty. And also the other good reason for the pre-launch is that we can push the marketing days before, during the pre-sale and before the pre-sale as well. And I think the last pre-sale took us like 22 minutes and we pushed the launch immediately. Now we're gonna change this. So we're gonna do pre-sale, and after 2 days we're gonna do the launch. So it will give us time to focus on marketing.
No. See, now I think that you're going towards the right direction, George. I think you've got it nailed now. I think you understood the mistakes that were made initially. I think it was a learning curve as well to understand, where the mistakes had been made. And I think that now you've understood the mistakes, and you're obviously relaunching. And I think it's the right direction with the marketing, and then the pre-sale, and then 2 days after you have the launch. I think that's the right roadmap, in my opinion. We just need to have and create a lot of hype. Now, another question that I'm going to ask here, which I've asked on several occasions, in terms of porn stars, are we bringing on any big American names? That's the question. Do we have that, or don't we have that, or are we working towards it? And if so, just for my satisfaction, because I'm just going to speak openly here now. We're all aware about this new token that just recently been launched yesterday, and everybody was talking about it. They hit $32 million market cap. The reason why they've got the hype, I mean, they don't have the product like Nafty does. No chance. Yeah, they don't. They're definitely not advanced in technology like Nafty is. No chance. Okay. If you look at their website and everything that they're doing, it's nothing compared to Nafty. Nafty is a better brand, better product, more technology, better ecosystem, and there's a lot more going on in the branches of Nafty. But the only reason that these guys have got hype is because of these American porn stars who are powering that coin, right? Yep. So one of the main names that's powering that coin is a very famous porn star called Sophie D. Now, Sophie D is a British porn star who now lives in America. Okay, so that my question is: are we going to get in top 5 porn stars to help us power this coin? And if so, which ones? There's one girl in particular. Her name is Phoenix Medina, a British porn star, but she lives in Holland now. But she's very famous in America and the UK and world. I don't know if you've heard of her. Maybe you can reach out to her if you can on Twitter or on Instagram or whatever. And see if she can come on board as well, because she's very, very famous. And there's a lot of others. So that's my question, because if we get the hype, see people like you beautifully said earlier on, that people go onto Pornhub to masturbate, but at the same time, there's nothing more different in Nafty. People are going to go onto Nafty to masturbate as well. It's the same thing,
exactly.
It's just the way it is. But my point here is that we need to build that hype with the right people behind that hype. Then we will get the attraction, and we can boost Nafty to a certain market cap. We all know there's going to be buying and selling going on, but also just as something to think about, that maybe you should put on for the first week, maybe you should put on a high tax for selling, so people hold and don't sell straight away. Does that make sense?
All right. Yes, this was exactly our idea. We're gonna have for the first 2 weeks high tax for sale. Maybe we can put it at 30%, so it will encourage people to hold and not to make quick profits. And also about your questions in terms of the porn stars, the token that recently launched had totally 5 porn stars, and we actually learned from this, and we're gonna go a lot bigger. We're gonna do it with 20 porn stars. We just need a few days to obviously to arrange everything and to make sure that they post exactly on time for the pre-sale and for the official launch as well. So obviously we learned our lessons from the last launch, and I think we can execute it this time more perfectly. And because of the fact that we already have the technology, which is actually the most difficult to do, and it's not the other way around. I think we just need to rally up and to actually do it the right way this time. And also we have huge porn stars coming soon, but we don't want to announce before we have signed an agreement with them. So we don't promise it and don't sign in the end. But we are already in contact with a lot of American porn stars as well. And not only American, like porn stars around the world.
Yeah, globally, absolutely. Asia market as well is a good one to tap into, and China, Japan, these kind of countries, which you're already aware of, I'm sure. So let's get this up and running, and for the new launch, please put me on the whitelist as well for the new launch, because I'm gonna make another wallet for it. So make sure I get into the whitelist. So that'd be great. Yeah, look, George, I'm happy with the direction you've gone. I think you've figured out the mistakes that we've made as a company, and now we're rectifying it, and relaunching is the right direction to go to correct the mistakes that we've already made. Yeah,
and this time we're going to close deals with obviously all the ambassadors beforehand, and we'll have the videos in advance, so they just need to post them, and they already have the date. So I think this was maybe a mistake from the previous one because it was done.
But
anyway,
I totally agree.
Anyway, it's like every startup, if we don't learn from our mistakes, then we'll never grow. But I think this is the way forward, and this will actually make us much better. And we have
look, as long as we have absolutely, as long as we have that organic, steady growth, I think everybody would be happy. That's what everybody wants to see, and I think the direction and the way Nafty is. Nafty, a lot of people expect $1 billion market cap to happen in 2 days. It's not going to happen like that, right? We need to be realistic, we need to be steady, and we need to be healthy. That's the main thing. And with the branding that we've got, the ecosystem, the technology, everything, the platforms that we've got, it's only a matter of time before it explodes. That's all it is.
Yes. We also
question. So, porn star launched yesterday. They're spending $6,800 a day on their ads. What is the game plan for Nafty as far as PooCoins and spending? Getting this thing going? Because I know like Skynet wants a relaunch. He's bullish, but you guys already have the value in the platform. Everything's already been built. So
we're not going to rebrand. We're not going to rebrand. We're just going to change the contract, and it's still going to be Nafty. And also, we plan. We already paid for PooCoin ads actually, but now it's on hold. So we will have them this time at the time of the launch, and we plan to also have 30K for the next 5 days in terms of banners, and we're going to see exactly where we're going to do this in the next few days. But we have a lot of work in front of us. But the brand of Nafty will stay. We're not going to do a completely new token with completely new name. We're just going to do a new contract in the blockchain.
Do my tokens translate to the new contract? So I have around more than 30 million.
Your tokens will remain unchanged. And actually, the only thing that can happen is for them to grow bigger and more. Because when we do the new contract, we're going to see from technical perspective how we will do it. But I think they should be moved to your account, to the new contract automatically, and you still possess 30 million Nafty tokens.
Awesome, thank you.
Yes, your investment will stay. It will be valid with the new contract.
When is all this supposed to be happening?
Pardon?
Like, what is the date of the relaunch?
Now, a tentative date that we put forward is the 5th, next month, 5th of July. This for the pre-sale, and for the official launch, it's going to be 7th, 2 days after.
Okay. I have a question.
I have a question, Ivan. Hold on 1 second, please. So,
Okay.
With the PooCoin ads or like the marketing, right? Crypto marketing. Do you guys have someone internal that's kind of helping you navigate the technical aspects? Like, because I know that there was a lot of AMAs we had where the marketing kind of kept getting pushed back, and that's kind of a concern for me, you know.
Yes, we have everything in terms of technical perspective, and we'll do it. But this time we're gonna do it right because obviously we learned from our mistakes.
Will you be putting out a new roadmap of the marketing plan for the next launch?
Of course. We just need to prepare it because everything is happening very fast, as you can see. And
George, I'm very pleased with everything. I've got a lot of confidence and faith in you. You have been absolutely brilliant with the community. You've had a lot of patience with us. And all I can say is that I really appreciate that. And that's why I'm still going to be part of Nafty until the end.
thank you very much, Skynet.
Okay, George, thank you for all this, but like I just wanted to make sure about something. Like, if you have like 10 million here now, and you're relaunching a new contract and a new pre-sale, what is the value like for our like if I have 10 million now, like when you relaunch, like what is the price of the value for these?
So we do a snapshot. Let's say in few days, I don't know when exactly. We need to discuss with the team, but let's say in few days. Let's say on Friday. On Friday, we take a snapshot of the price. So let's say it will be 0.0001, for example, or whatever. We take the snapshot, and for the pre-sale, this is the price. So your token value will start at that price per token. So you can calculate how many millions you have, divide by the price, and you get the new valuation. But obviously, when we do the relaunch, and during launches, there is always hype and there is always everything. So your tokens will grow in value with the new relaunch. They will not lose value.
Excellent.
Yes, I hope that I made it clear.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And about the marketing plan, it should be ready today or the latest tomorrow, and everything will be prepaid for the pre-sale and for the new launch. Are there any more questions in terms, or if you also have some views on all of this, you can share with us. We are welcome. We'll be happy to discuss.
Hello, I've so I want to ask, are we basically gonna like swap the old tokens for the new ones, or how does it work? Because I don't really understand it.
Yes, for sure, we're gonna give you information before the launch, but I think it should be done automatically. Or in the worst case, you can swap it like you swap Nafty for Nafty, like old Nafty contract to the new Nafty contract. But actually, it should be automatic from my point of view. We just, because I'm not a technical guy, we will discuss with the technical team, and we will let you know in an announcement how it's going to happen. But you will not lose your tokens. Like, this is not our aim. Like, actually, one of our mistakes was that we renounced the contract for the current Nafty, which in its sense does not allow us to make any changes to the tokenomics. And this is not very good, but this was a mistake because actually, as you can see, we are a real team. We have real products. You can see them. You can use them. So we are actually doing something that will bring value. And I think the new focus that we will have is that we built an ecosystem which everything will be interrelated and integrated, and it will work seamlessly. And actually, we renounced so we can build trust, but I think like already the community trust us, and we come up with our promises in terms of, we told you like we're gonna do Nafty TV, we're gonna take Nafty payments, and it's already done. And this will be the way forward, I think.
Yeah, hey, George, I completely agree with the renouncing of the contract. You guys are legit, and any legit company no longer needs to renounce. It's really only meme token, garbage that everybody's afraid of a rug, renounces, and you guys definitely don't fall in that category. Yeah, definitely keep it open. I support that 100%.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Just the final one, George, from me. So just to clarify, you are going to go through a whitelist and a pre-sale, then 2 days later, there's going to be the official launch. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
That's fine.
This is the plan. And we hope very soon we will announce the marketing plan for the new relaunch and the pre-sale as well.
What is your ideas for the? Sorry, guy. What is your ideas in the tokenomics of the new token? Is it going to be the same amount of tokens? And so the 100 billion, or I think that's it.
Yes. So it will be 100 billion. We're not going to change.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask, so what was the actual problem with the old contract? So what's the reason why we have to get the new one?
Okay, so the problem with the previous one was that it was renounced and we cannot make changes. So for example, now that we came up, we didn't came up with the idea actually, but it's already developed. You can pay with Nafty, fully automated. And our idea is to make Nafty Pay. And Nafty Pay, when we receive the money, it works like a payment solution, yeah. And when we receive the money, firstly to this wallet that we're gonna take the money in, we have to pay 4% one time, and then to send it to the business that we'll be using, we have to pay 4% again. So we take 4% twice, which does not make sense, and we need to actually do it only once. So we need to whitelist the wallet that we take. So this is the main reason. I hope that, I don't know if I made myself clear, but
no, that makes completely sense. Thank you very much.
So there is no reason to pay the 4% burn twice.
Okay.
Hey, Joy, if I'm understanding you correctly, so your intention with Nafty Pay is to obviously get rid of that double taxation, but also that makes the platform or the payment system applicable to any other third party who wants to integrate it into their site, right?
Exactly. So this is the thing, that we have something great in our hands that we just realized that we have. And actually this other token that launched yesterday, they said that we'll make this API, we'll make it for the adult industry, we'll develop it, but we already have it. Like you can see it, it's in our website. You can just go there and you can see how it works actually. And our idea is to be able to use exactly this and to be Nafty Pay. So anyone can, any business in the adult industry, they can simply register on the website. They put their wallet and we give them a ping API. So every time they complete a payment with Nafty, we ping them back and they say, okay, payment completed. They have the money in their wallet in our Nafty Pay, or in their Nafty Pay portal, and this will facilitate easy payments. And actually, I don't know if you're familiar, but in the adult industry, the usual fee that you get for websites is around 50%, because adult industry payments are classified as high risk. And all PSPs, they take huge fees. You can check anything. You can check Verotel, you can check CC Bill, you can check whatever adult payment you want, and you can see the fees. And with our solution, we managed to reduce the fees for the businesses that are using Nafty for 5%. And what's the best from all of this is that if we manage to make this payment solution that we are planning, you have 5% will be redirected to you always, because we will, the more payments we facilitate with the solution, the more dividend actually you get for holding the tokens.
I assume that you guys are already working on the Nafty Pay website or login portal.
Yes, we were already working on it. the IT obviously didn't give me any deadlines, because with any IT product, as you know, it takes time and it takes testing, and especially for a payment solution, it needs to be perfect, because no one will integrate payment solution if it doesn't work absolutely amazing, tremendous, perfectly. And this is already in progress, and you saw that we managed to make the payment solution fully done within 2 weeks for Nafty TV. So I hope that our IT will actually be able to make it, I hope, for during the same timeline.
So we're looking at Nafty TV, Nafty fans, right?
Yeah.
Nafty Pay, and
Yes.
what was the other one?
Nafty Art. But we have
and Nafty Art.
Yes.
All surrounded and supporting the token system. This is amazing. It's beautiful.
Exactly. But no, it's not only this. Tomorrow we're gonna send you one document where you can see what we'll be building, and you'll get the whole idea. And I think what our marketing plan and marketing focus will be on our ecosystem itself, right? On the whole ecosystem. So we're going to promote ourselves as the new crypto ecosystem that we're building. We also have a tube site, we'll have cam site, we'll have merchandise, we'll have also like pay-per-view site, everything. Like the whole ecosystem will be built to work seamlessly.
I love it. So basically, we all went through soft launch, and now we're looking at hard launch, the real deal.
I think maybe this is the right way to put things. Yeah.
Great. I support it 1,000%. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Just brilliant. I'm really looking forward to this now. I'm really excited more than anything. One quick question I want to actually ask George. I might be wrong, but you can correct me, or anybody else in the group can actually correct me. Do you think that it's good to start on and have 100 billion coins? Don't you think it'd be slightly a bit more wiser to have a bit more and then work our way down to burn the tokens, just to bring more people in to invest into the token? If that makes any sense. I do understand on the financial aspects and why you've got the 100 billion, but it's just simply because the industry that we're in. Don't you think that we should have slightly a bit more tokens circulating?
That's a good suggestion. I'll discuss with him, but actually we can put forward. But I don't think it makes sense to have too many zeros, because anyway now the price is too small at the moment. So maybe I don't know. Like I don't know what everyone else thinks.
I disagree. I think 100 billion is great.
Okay. For me, 100 billion works. From my point of view, I think it's okay as well.
Okay, yeah, it was just a suggestion. It was just I'm just wondering because of the platform that we're going on. You know, in hindsight, with 100 billion tokens, and if the tokens reach $1, we're looking at $100 billion dollar company. You know, but what I'm trying to say is that if we had a bit more, wouldn't the value be more, because there'd be more holders? And you know, it's about having more holders than anything else. And the more holders there are, the more secure the project is, and more secure everybody is with their money and their investments, and more people come in. That's the only reason I'm saying that. I'm not saying to make 500 billion coins. No, I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying a little bit more, to bring in more people who can hold more and just expand the value of the company a bit more.
Yeah, like I think we came up with this number, if I remember correctly, because actually the adult industry is around 97 billion. So we said, okay, let's round it up to 100 billion. So if we manage to get this to $1, we actually have the whole industry, and it would be amazing. But this was the main reason. I think, I don't know, like what other people think, but for me it's okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Let me add that the current supply is not 100 billion, it's 18 billion. We have burnt 80%.
Yes, that's correct. But we're talking about the overall supply, not the supply after burn. And also, we are going to circulate more tokens for the pre-sale this time as well.
That's okay. That's exactly what I was trying to come at.
Yes.
So you're gonna introduce more tokens for the pre-sale, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's brilliant. Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Yeah. And it should be enough.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as we execute everything correctly, and we build up the hype prior to the launch, we'll be in very good position.
Yes, exactly. And now, obviously, we have shared our plans with you. And actually, I'm very happy that we don't have any disagreement, and all of the community agrees with our plan. So let's execute it this time perfectly, and we'll be happy for you to give us feedback on how you think it should be done. But in general, we managed to build a very good understanding of what we currently have and what we should do. So I think it will be great. And actually, I think it's not far. It's like 10 days from now. So let's make it count.
Brilliant. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I've got a big smile on my face. Thank you, George.
No worries, Bennett.
George, can I speak?
Yes, tell me.
Until this time, I didn't speak anything because maybe you will not understand me. My English is not very well, but this time I want to tell you something. I think people know me from group. I'm trying to be active all the time, shilling Telegram, Twitter, anywhere I see, and I'm supporting project. You know this.
Yeah.
I wanna tell you something about it. It's not about money. Trust me. If you believe project, you will see feature, and what you need, you will have about price. But I wanna ask, what is mean? It's weekend. Can you give me this answer?
What is what? Sorry.
What is mean? It's weekend. People is not buying or not selling crypto. I am taking from your admins this answer, and you know that I found Twitter phenomenon. He had 30,000 and active holder. I told you in one day we can have 3,000 or 4,000 new holder. Why you didn't care me? Why people is not caring like me this I am not a while. I didn't put this project like did I want money from you? No. Did I want Agatha? Did I want money from you? No.
No, you didn't.
You are thinking, can you listen me? You are thinking to make marketing. I'm giving you chance. I told you, Agatha, they can put $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. And they could chill very good. Why you don't care? Before first time, I'm writing you CC. I'm writing CC. Agatha, George, my wife to write CC. I told my wife from Bulgaria. I put this work, my wife. Why nobody didn't care me?
Okay, so we learn from our mistakes.
But we had these changes coming, and I don't know yet if it's a good idea to do it
Agatha,
now.
I know. You told me, Agatha, no. You told me it's about weekend. This is, we can tell, it's weekend. People buying and selling crypto, it's weekend. Doesn't matter weekend. Somebody must be active in this group. Look, yeah, Binance, JZ Binance, I'm shilling everywhere. Look, little Twitter, look. How much people is joining this project?
Guys, brother.
Join this project.
Yeah, guys, brother. Look, George has realized his mistakes. Nafty have realized their mistakes. They are now we're all regrouping as an organization. We're changing the tokenomics. We're changing the marketing strategy. We're changing every single thing now to make this a successful launch. They have put their hands up and said, look, we made a mistake. They have not hidden anything. They've been absolutely transparent more than anything else. And they are genuine in making this successful. They have taken a lot of abuse from everybody in the investors, and they kept their cool, and they've been very good about it. Give them this chance to rectify things. I know you're upset, so was I, so was so many other people. But we're still here because we believe in Nafty. We believe in the ecosystem that they're going to be launching, the product, the platforms, the branding, and most importantly, the people that are behind it. So what's happened is happened. Let's put that water under the bridge now. And let's start fresh and move forward. And everything that they're doing now, I'm telling you, it's a very, very good direction, very positive direction, my brother. So I understand you're upset, 100%. But let's move on now, brother. Let's move on.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Kenneth. And we will hear you this time, so you are completely right.
Guys, can I say something? Because probably you misunderstood that. What he means.
Sorry, it's hard to hear you now.
Yes, you're a bit hard to hear.
Sorry.
Hi. Hello, Josh.
Hey.
Hi. I'm just wondering about the before the fifth. Do I need to for the no, never mind.
Okay. About mm-hmm. Yes, Jay.
Or go ahead.
Yes, Jay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask. So for the relaunch, an idea I have is like Gleam.io. They allow you to have a contest where people can like share their link and get entries in. For a whitelist. I don't know if you guys are gonna do a whitelist for the next prod launch, or
yes.
is it just gonna be open on DX sale or Unicrypt, or what are you guys thinking?
Yes, we're gonna do a whitelist. What was your suggestion about the whitelist?
Like let's say you guys have a contest for people to promote their link or your link, to get entries into the contest, and then you guys select the top, 15 or 20 whitelisted people to be in the pre-sale. Okay. Have you seen those contests before?
I haven't seen, but you can, after the AMA, you can send me a link so I can check them out, and we can include this as well. But our launch will be on DXL.
I don't think you can do. Okay, yeah, that will work. I think maybe you're gonna do a whitelist and a public pre-sale, right?
Yes.
To create a hype too as well. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. But we're gonna do the pre-sale DXL with whitelist, and then the launch on PancakeSwap.
So when you guys figure out the top tokenomics and the circulating supply, etc., you guys will let us know so we can all kind of check it out beforehand. Yeah. Did I get disconnected?
Yeah, I got disconnected, I think.
George, can you hear me now?
Yes.
This thing's getting squirrely.
Sorry.
exact tokenomics and structure and burn and all of that, that's still up for discussion to figure out what works best for the future, right?
It's still for discussions. We'll send it tomorrow in the group. What's our idea? And we can get the feedback of the community if you agree with us, or if you don't, what would you suggest, obviously.
Perfect.
Okay.
George,
Yes.
just to say a thing, because Kahit before he meant that at 11 o'clock he has arranged a meeting with a Turkish group with big sealers, and he just wanted your attendance at 11 o'clock for 10-15 minutes. That's all. That's what he wanted to say.
Okay, so when is this? Today?
Kahit, is it today?
Today, yes.
Okay, no problem. I'll be
Is it
joining
in the
today.
group that I created in Telegram, or where?
They will join Telegram group you create.
Yes, great. Okay, at 11.
At 11 GMT plus 3, yeah? Okay, anyway, we'll discuss later.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to bounce, guys. Thanks so much. Talk soon.
Thank you, Fafa.
Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot.
Okay, so
I have one more question. Sorry, George.
Of course.
So I'm looking at chat right now, and there are some questions due to the value and the percentage of the tokens which are transferred from the old token. So somebody just asked if it will be the same percentage of the tokens we will get airdropped, or if it's just like the same amount. So for early, for people who got in early before the burn, they have a much bigger amount of tokens. So yeah, I think that's something important for maybe early investors to know.
Yes, it will be same amount of tokens, and obviously when the amount, like when we do the relaunch again, obviously the token value will increase. Like, for example, as I said before, if you have, let's say, 1 million tokens now, you will have 1 million tokens in the new contract as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So like when we walk the price, when we say, okay, we take snapshot of the price, and it's actually the same thing. Like, doesn't matter on when you invest it or anything, because even if you invest it now, let's say on 5 times higher price, you are now in a loss. So
True. All right, thank you.
So if the pre-sale price will be the price of the snapshots, I don't think there will be a problem if we make the circulating supply 100 billion or 1 trillion. It won't matter because the pre-sale price will be the snapshot price.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks for clarification.
Yeah, exactly.
Will there be a burn in the new token?
Yes. There will be. We'll announce tokenomics tomorrow for the new. We'll not announce. We're gonna suggest, and we'll see your feedback, and then we'll see how it's gonna be. But for the new token, I think it might be a better idea to actually burn less. So maybe we'll burn 50-60%, and we'll have bigger supply.
And whitelist will be for current holders, now for the ones that are still holding, or?
You will not be any burn for your current tokens.
No, I mean the whitelist. So the people that are still the current holders will be available for whitelist, or what will be the conditions for the whitelist?
Yes.
Matthias, so I don't think it will be like that. Because if only the current holders are whitelisted, we are not going to be able to reach the hard cap. So we have 2,500 holders right now. It will be hard to reach 10,000 BNB hard cap with that amount of holders. I don't think that what you're suggesting is applicable for say.
I agree, Mr. Green.
No, but you have like the private white sale with the smaller cap, and then you have a public sale that can have a bigger cap.
Yes, exactly. And obviously, when we include a higher fee for selling for the first few weeks, like this, will avoid to have bots and that are trading and just try to obviously buy and sell, because it will not make sense. Okay. Any more questions? And obviously, if the bot comes, they will just pay us the fees. I just wanted to add that. Okay. If there are no more questions, we can maybe announce tokenomics tomorrow, and we can maybe have one more AMA after that to see your views. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and we'll try to solve them. If there are no more questions, thank you all for participating.
Yeah, awesome, man. Everything looks great. Awesome. That's just great. Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.